Ah, yes. Truck. This is ours, as you can see. We're very happy with our truck. But, apart from us to actually make a joke about a P&G that doesn't actually have any transparency on it, and a yellow Mitsubishi, this is all American, all made muscle cars here for round 11 here at the Silverado 250 here at Mosport. So a Canadian track is hosting it for the boys today. You know, we'll let it pass. We'll let it slide for this one time. This one time. Of course, Mosport itself is a bit of a darling. It is quite tricky. It looks simple enough. There's not a lot of huge corners to deal with. Well, what you're dealing with is, well, let's pull up the detailed start of 4 kilometers in length, and that track temperature, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It is toasty out there. Partially cloudy with an 18 kilometer an hour breeze. But however, Craig, you're more of the truck fan than I am. How's the truck?
Bonsoir, Robert. Bonsoir, ça va?
Oh dear.
We're in Canada! One of my favorite tracks, actually. I really like this track. There's something about it. And this is one of those races that NASCAR fans have waited for a couple years due to the coronavirus pandemic. Because this race has been cancelled, and it is a favorite among people in NASCAR because of, its trucks. It's big old V8 motors in the truck shells in fiberglass bodies going around this track where a lot of the corners would be totally flat, like turn 2, Clayton Corner. How about trying to do the S's? But no, with these things, there's no traction control. There's no ABS. You gotta take it easy around some of these corners. A lot of lifting on some of these corners because of that. It isn't as much of the challenge as, say, a Sonoma, as so as a Roval, an Indianapolis. But it has its own challenges. We see Marcus Stromberg coming around here as he gets into the S's. Turn 8. Watch this. The drop down. No throttle yet. You'd be on the throttle now if you were in a GT car. On the throttle again, shifting, braking down as well into 9, into Weatherman corner, the final corner. Look at the gears. Remember, they've only got 4 gears here. And
yeah,
really,
we're all
want
in
to be going into
kilometers
first.
an hour too. So it's. We'll do the translation for you. We kind of have
Sacrilege.
Yeah, it's sacrilege. I know, but you can see one of the biggest problems of the truck. She's wide. She's rotund. She kill. And also it's dangerous. These trucks, if I'm being honest, they are lethal. Now, warm-up has
just finished. Where's Boomsman? That looks like he's at Quebec corner. Look at that. He's going 130 kilometers. Just a bit like, hey Siri, what's 150 kilometers in miles an hour?
Miles per hour and kilometers are not compatible.
Siri just told you just to have a nice day there.
Siri just told me I messed up the question.
Oh yeah,
150 to about what, 90?
It's about,
something like that.
It is about 90. Yes. 160 is 160 kilometers an hour is 100 miles an hour. So that's the basic conversion. Then you just scale it from there. Now, warm up has ended, and it's going to be different. It's 62 laps. Now, it isn't going to take. It's going to be a quite a nippy race. It's even if it is truck. Let me bring back truck for good measure. Here's truck.
Hi, truck.
Yeah, and it's a yellow truck.
But
Look, listen. It's the only yellow truck on the track. But
no, there isn't. There is another yellow truck.
Where is it? Who's that?
I saw a yellow truck, or is it just my trading paints being? No, Walti to the Koto with the nutter butter truck.
Oh. That actually. Oh no. Okay.
Yes. Yes, Walti trick.
Remain composed. But actually, I do think. Do we have? Oh no, we don't have the starting grid, but we can read it out for you. We can bring it up on the left-hand side. We have only 25. That is, don't adjust your screens. 25 trucks taking part. It actually is quite comparable to what they would actually have as a good racing. What would you call it? A good racing thing. I think I do actually have the qualifying results. No. Wonder if this
No,
works.
qualifying, of course, was
No, never
during
mind.
the week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never
qualifying
mind.
was
Never
during
mind.
the
It doesn't
week.
want to work. But
Well, by the way, I'll let you know about the charity for today.
Yes,
It is Whatability, a Australian charity. Now, I've been doing it. It is basically towards the recruitment of many professional and semi-professional athletes to help the stigma of disabilities, as they try to get people to continue helping with the community and playing sports around the area: Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Gold Coast. And founder and Steve Joseph saw the benefits firsthand of athletes and support workers having faced early retirement. What ability is the evolution of Steve's innate desire to create a positive impact among his peers? He's built a community connecting with children and adults with disabilities, and What Ability is on a mission to make happiness come first, to enhance the client's perception of what is possible, and take them out into the community to have fun.
oh, I've done it now. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, laps. All right, we have our laps. We have our trucks. Now, it'll be Boomsma, Shelley, Belvo, Vegert, Schutt, Batten, Holmer, Reeder, Davis, Olsen are your top 10. Then down from there is Brown, Feek, Morel, Silbernagel, Strumberg, Thomas, Zimmerman, Kluge, William Dieter Cotto with his yellow truck, Green, the third, Hogg, Barrera, Blomqvist, Gantz, and finally Jan Brony heading up the back of the field. But championship-wise, what's the stakes?
Oh, you caught me a little bit surprised there, but no. Boomsma leading the way. Garen Batten 136 points behind. Sam Swallow 165 points behind. It's an NRG 1-2-3. Bright Esports Alexander Vegert in fourth 176. Daniel Holmer 193 points behind them. And then you've got Edward Shelley, Daniel Blomqvist, Hakan Schutt, Jan Brony, Mikael Hagström makes up the top 10.
And remember,
but this is Raidillon TV.
Yeah,
the only corner you need.
You bet me to it.
You bet I've got it ready.
Yeah,
you ready, Rob?
I am ready for NRG to get a very good start. Just seeing there, Boomsma just taking the inside line, and Shelley will be on your left in the green. And there's Barney with his green flag, and we are green. Okay, here comes your first Tom lap. As they go down deep into a Boomsma, getting a good start, as he needs to, because if he gets a bad start off the start, that was Claude Belvel with Sarge's place, and the number 14 car, Weger, going on the inside, getting a nice, a little bit of a slip up there from Sarge's place. Not a slip up from the charity, though. Doing good work. Go support him. As NRG, Hakan Schutt is being bevaled by Batten. See what I did there with the last names?
Oh, God.
Bevaled by Batten. Hey. Very
drivers
streamlined.
have managed to navigate it.
Yeah, very
quiet
first lap.
Apart from Kenneth Reeder, he's not had a good time. He's just been overtaken again. He's gone down into 12th position. Eric
really
Feek managing to make some positions there, just around Moss Corner there, very tricky Moss Corner. Eric Feek loses out there, and he is struggling on that first lap.
It's Reeder that's struggling. Feek passed him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said
Reeder's struggling.
Oh, no, I thought you said Feek was struggling. I was like, wait, hang on a minute.
No.
That's the wrong way
Eric
around.
Feek's doing well.
Yeah, Eric Feek.
Sean Brown making 3 punches up, by the way. If this was an F1 race, we'd now be saying, as we finish the first lap, here's the biggest movement, and let's go to a race start replay, but we're not going to do that.
No, it was very quiet at the start there. That was lap 1 completed. And by our estimates, it'll be just a 90-minute race as they take around the Canadian Mosport Bowl, as the first lap is done. And we're expecting, I think, how many stops? 2 stops?
Two.
Yeah,
2 stops.
I think we are expecting 2. The tires and the fuel kind of burn out at the same time, as far as I'm aware. Morel under trouble. Oh, he went wide. Does that car have damage? I don't think so. It's just a bit of an issue there for him. He's not having a good day in the box office. Yeah, I don't think he's got damage, but I think he just had a smidgen of issues. Go for a quick replay. Yeah. Oh, he kept it out of the wall though. Just limp. Let's see. This is a replay. Looking at Andy Morel in the Slev box car, going wide, coming in out of turn 2, very slippery, having to dig deep. And digging for a scream, because I'm pretty sure he was screaming the entire time. The 777 car not wanting to get into the wall, making it out back on track.
He survives. He survives.
Just about, though.
Could be worse.
Well, you could be Weggert. He's out of slipstream. But lap 3. And yeah, Jesus Christ, that's already 3 laps in. It kind of shows you how like the trucks are just very very calm around here. I was expecting the trucks to have much more issues, especially when we were seeing Morel's issue coming out of 2. Very wide. The cars stepping out. I do know these cars, or well, these trucks, I should say. These trucks, if you step them out, oh, you're done. Oh, you're done. It's the equivalent of like they're on railroads, like they're on rails. If you let the car ease, like it's like driving on a muscle car. Gently does it. Don't push it too hard. And if you do,
I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you
Are you dying on us?
No, let's not do that. Not with the news going on. I apologize. I'll tell you what it's like. It's like the supercars that they were driving.
Yeah.
They've got quite a bit of power, these cars. They don't have the downforce. You've got to take it easy. You've got to make sure the shifts are there. It is, to me, it does feel a lot like these supercars. So no surprise the likes of Boomsma currently leading the fray. Shelley as well behind him. The NRG boys just having their way with it.
Yeah,
lovely camera, Rob.
Sorry, say it again.
I said, look at that lovely camera as the cars came around the final corner.
TrackCams22.com providing the outboard cameras, and an onboard is provided by the likes of Dougie Beard from Global Sim Racing Channel. Pleasure, as always, to work with Dougie Beard, as I've gotten to know him and his excellent skills. But
GSRC only came 4th yesterday in the bragging rights tournament. Where were we?
We didn't participate.
I know.
I was away. I was away.
I could have. I didn't know if they wanted me to help them or not, and I doubt I wouldn't have made a difference. But,
I mean, let's put it this way. We just let them win because they know we're the best. An Englishman and an Irishman teaming up together. That's a combination.
No, that never happened. That would never happen. Shout out to Sinspeed, though. We're doing really well.
Yeah, it's Sinspeed.
So, anyway.
Well, I mean, the Aussies always do well. Now, I will say this. Correction. We're just looking at Shelley and Boomsma there. Shelley in the number 34 with Mr. Boomsma in the 23 leading up. Shelley actually looking a little bit racy. He's actually looking like he wants to get on the inside. Now, we're just going to hop on board and see how much he's wheeling. There's his wheel. He's wheeling. But I will say this. When you're looking at it from the trackside cameras, right? You are seeing the cars going around, right? You're not necessarily seeing how quickly these cars can step out. Look at the car in front of you. Look at Boomsma. He's stepping out quite viciously. Like the car is not stable. It's sliding and slippery. Like and look at what Shelley just did.
Counter steer, yeah. Look at that counter steer.
Yeah, like counter steering, sliding through. Like, these cars are going at 120 miles an hour through that corner, right? Like...
So, the egg is underneath the pedal. You know, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And for the wheels, let's say they're being controlled by spaghetti. You've got to really be careful and not yank it.
More like there's a suggestion in the middle. Like, it's like, you know, one of those really slow gears. Like... I was like, oh, final turn, you know? It's like, yeah. It's covered in glue. It's covered in very old glue that's more like oil.
Oh, it's not the old glue that's now dried up and it's basically just, you can just rip it apart.
No. It's the old glue that stays, that sticks around. And it's slimy. Yeah, that kind of glue.
That, yeah. I must admit, one thing about these cars is I can't remember it on the road side so much, but on the oval side, these cars, you can feel if the back wants to go. You can feel if the back wants to go, and you can modulate the throttle.
The back does want to. Like if we're looking at Sarge's Place Club of L 560, racing for the big old dog bear. Dog bear racing. Yeah, it was actually correct. I thought it was something else.
It's V Apex. They're racing for V Apex, Claude. they love the Sergeant's place, but that's the V Apex car without.
And here's the thing, right? I know it's trucks, right? And I know it's NASCAR. Why is it that they have like the tiniest little sponsors at the fenders? You see that? Right past the numbers. Why did they do that?
No, the contingency sponsors.
Yeah.
That's basically the general sponsors for everybody. So instead of you like having them across everywhere, just every team would have them on the side. They've stopped them now, but it's the likes of the people that would like provide mechanic tools for the guys, or who provides the oil, because they're basically all using the same oil and stuff like that. So
yeah, because it's keeping costs down. But I like
you see what I look, Mobile One.
Yeah.
You get the idea. That's basically what the contingency stickers were about in the old days.
I'll pick last
like
Bright Esports, not the.
But yeah,
hang on a minute.
Nowadays.
Hold on a minute. Picked last. What is this? Bright Esports, what's going on? I need an answer for this picked last meme. Olsen stepping out. Genie Max, big slide there coming through too. That second turn is really proving to be a bit of a.
Well, it's downhill. It is downhill. On these cars as well, you've got to be looking at braking. You can't really get on the throttle hard on that corner. It is one of the challenges at the track. If you saw some of the highlights from sim racing in the last month, you would have noticed quite a few people going off there. Shout out to my boy Govand, who managed to take out the top 3 cars in the Image Endurance race, which gave us a P2 and a shot at victory in the top split. He will never watch this. He will never know. So it's good. That corner can catch a lot of people out, Rob. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, it can catch people out, but at the very same time, that's sliding. It's not doing my stomach any favors. It's just like they step out, and they step out.
Well, thank yourself lucky you're not in VR. If you see the 118 of Nicholas Davis, which I believe is the first time we've seen him out on track. It's not one I've seen for a while. It's a lovely little livery he's got there as well. In a battle with Sean Brown in front of him, behind him is Alexander Olsen for Bright Esports. Alexander, I thought he was going to go for a send there, trying to put his nose where it doesn't belong. Alexander's going to be making a move very shortly. Would not surprise me if he gets a good run. Well, if he makes a move at Moss Corner, he's very brave. I'm just going to say that. No, he's not going to make a move right here. I think, no. Slipstream may be favourable to him. Almost goes into the back of Nicholas. Yeah, he's got it. A little twitch there by Nicholas. Wouldn't surprise me if Alexander makes an overtake here. Also, Nicholas, do you have the wrong spec map on?
I'm sorry, what? Does he?
So, I'm looking at the truck bed of Nicholas's car. And it's got Chevrolet on the spec map. As he comes into the pits, as they say that. That's a very early pit stop.
Oh.
Very early.
Unless he went for light fuel at the start, but I don't think trucks actually really like light fuel if the tires aren't done in.
But yeah, hang on.
Oh, Kenneth here with the plug. He says that Pick Last is a Swedish company that is like an advocate against bullying.
Ooh, I like it.
To be honest, why did he... I get the fact that it's a great idea, but it's like, oh, I'm working with Pick Last, and it's just like, oh, that's gonna make fights.
Well, Davis pitted first. I'm not sure why he pitted so early.
I think he pitted because if you look ahead of him, with the group that he was with, there was 2 other cars ahead of him, and he was in a group of 4 between himself, Feek, Brown, and Olsen. As we're looking at right now, car number 292 being Olsen. And if you're in clean air, look how close Olsen is following Brown through the corners, right? Like he's bumper to bumper right at the moment.
Brown with the 2-point
Stuart
jumps.
Elder also with the plug. Lap 8 is the earliest you can do a two-stop with. So yeah, he is performing an undercut by being out there on his own.
I tell you who didn't predict that? The RGS didn't predict that, did it?
Yeah, RGS couldn't have predicted it. I don't race truck.
It's been a while since I've dabbled in the trucks, I must be honest.
I've never raced trucks. Okay, that's a lie. I have actually raced trucks, but I hated it because the wheels did not feel connected to the front end whatsoever.
That like a lot of these cars. Try the Xfinity cars.
Like for me, right? It's the same reason why I have such a hard time with the original Porsche Cup car. It just felt like the wheels.
Ooh, Alex there had a slipstream on Sean Brown and followed him so much he went into the grass. Nothing major, as he's still battling here with Sean
part
Brown.
of the major series. Nothing major.
Oh, he's gonna make a move here. Hang on, he's got the inside here. That's gonna be tight. Can't make it. He can't make it. Is there still an overlap?
No, it's tight.
Vice is tight as he comes into turn 1. Doesn't make it. That's the first shot he's had, but Alex, I'm just saying, if he didn't get on the grass there, maybe he would have had a chance into the turn 8 start the Estes there, but yeah, that move had brought Eric Beek into contention here. That's going to be quite interesting to see. And by the way, you notice the top 2 have now established almost 5 seconds ahead of everybody.
I was actually going to mention that, to be fair now. That the top 2 of NRG really have started going away. Weggert is actually trying. He is actually pushing to try and keep pace. However, as of right now, he is not. He's only he's only a 10th off, but still a 10th over the next 54 laps does add up. They are currently the gap from Weggert to Shelley is 4.7 seconds. And is going to be quite difficult to make up. He just needs to keep going, try and undercut if possible. But he is in clean air, so it wouldn't make a ton of difference for him if he went out now. And he could actually determine snooker yourself, which is basically to get yourself trapped in a battle that A, that you're not wanting to be a part of, and B, that you're faster than everybody else around you. So you basically are being held up, and that all the time you gain is lost then. And the funniest thing is that is what also I think is suffering from right now. I think he is as fast or faster than Brown is, especially with the slipstream, but he just can't get past him. There's not enough. He needs to really try. Oh, a little bit of a loosey goosey fair from Brown, but it is quite difficult. I mean, it is trucks, so. I mean, name a more difficult thing to drive and to overtake in as well. I mean, you can do it, but
a more difficult car to drive and overtake in than these. Ooh.
Apart from the 49s, but the 49s going to be so overtake.
Yeah, but hey, the 49s would be hard to overtake around here. Full stop.
No, I would have said they wouldn't.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we know it's not hard in the Camel series. The Camel race here was a pretty entertaining race. Cars hard to overtake around here. F1 without DRS.
Without DRS. Oh, you're actually putting up a good opinion. I would have probably
the old Williams car stuff around here.
You could have. Just need to try hard. Very hard.
Yeah, I'm trying. If anyone's got it, like.
The thing is, right, it's easier when you have the downforce to be able to carry speed through the corners. You just have to be. If you have a better setup than the guy ahead of you, of course you're going to be faster, right? But when I'm.
Boomsman's off! Sorry, Boomsman's off!
Boomsman!
Moss Corner,
indeed.
he's off at Moss Corner!
Indeed, this is Boomsman. Let's have a look. Coming through at Moss Corner now, this is a slippery bit. You have to get the braking exactly right.
Too hard.
Carrying too much speed. He did keep it out of the wall though, but has let Shelley taking the lead. Which, well, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but because Boomsman is still. I don't think Shelley is fighting Boomsman in the championship. I don't think. How far back?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right that there's, about 215 points behind
Yeah.
between them. But even still, when you're Boomsman and like you've had what 5 wins this season,
Yeah.
You
You
kind of
want
like
all
to
of
get. Yeah, it's like the Infinity Stone. To get one, you want them all.
By the way, Kenneth Reader, I don't know if it was because he had no, he did not have a screen overlap. It's just that the timing board said he was 1 seconds above his original pace. Oh, sorry, Sean Brown under attack. Olsen is trying at a very confusing part. He actually went around the outside on turn 3 into 4. He has the inside line. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a pincer. Oh, having to
Good
hold
move
it.
from Olsen.
Very good move. Let's actually replay that very quickly for the listeners. This is how it happened. Sean Brown coming through turn 1. A little bit of a slide coming out through it. Then on the inside, he kind of feints it. Goes Olsen, but Olsen keeps it going. Oh, a little bit wibble wobble from Sean Brown, losing speed, and that has let Olsen just around the outside, coming into 3, holding it tight, and you can just see that. Oh goodness gracious! Brown is really not having a good few corners. Oh, a little bit of another slide there as well. I couldn't have seen that from the TV camera. You can see it much clearer from the top view, but holy moly, that car is very loose.
That's still a move around the outside at Moss Corner. I know he set that up around Quebec, but turn 4, you just saw, it's probably out. Everyone sees here Clayton quite a steep drop.
Yeah,
I would say 4 has a steeper elevation. It's very blind.
Oh, it
and
is
you
very
have to
steep.
take
It
full
is very
speed.
steep.
So I would say that. I wouldn't put past Sean to have a moment there. It's not the best places.
At the best of times. I mean,
but
what's the
Olsen go around the outside.
like right now? I mean, we have some cloud coverage.
It's 38 Celsius, 101 Fahrenheit,
So
but
it's gone up
that
a
is the
little
average for the whole track. It could go down very quickly.
Oh, just a bit. Sorry, we're just on board with or looking at Garen Batten fighting Daniel Homer. Daniel Homer looking very threatening there. He's right up, as they would say, right up the trumpet of Garen Batten's engine. What does YFDS stand for? I just noticed that.
I'm trying to. I've been looking at that for most of the race. I need to ask the NRG boys what that means. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's a meaning for it. We'll get to the bottom of it. Holman are really driving here.
Yeah, he's trying very, very hard to push Garen Batten. Garen Batten really sliding there, coming into 1. I think there is what you would call it, a sort of a contingent forming. Is that there's slide? Look at that slide coming through.
Look at the different lines they're taking as well.
Yeah, Homer is a very tight, and it almost is like he's driving a normal car, whereas with Batten he's driving very loosey goosey. Like here, like I would be like screaming. Because I would just be like, why is this car on the road? Why is the car on the road? Where is the grip?
Well, loose is fast. Just don't know if I'd like to be this loose. Regardless, I think Homer's got a really good run there out of Moss Corner. They hit 5A, they hit 5B, they hit 5C. They're now on the Mario Andretti straight, turn 6.
Yeah, Andretti.
They're coming to turn 7.
Oh, looking at the inside. No, that's the natural
too far away.
Yeah,
too far away. Yeah.
So Slipstream is not really a. If he
It's
could have
a
held
truck.
it, if he could have held it around the outside, got the inside line coming up until the second S, that would very risky and practically impossible. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta try it. Sometimes.
I mean, did you say the Slipstream's not very strong? Where's the arrow? Where's the arrow here? It's a truck. Look at it. It doesn't even have. Yeah.
It has a wing. It has a wing.
No, I was going to say it doesn't even.
Look
at it.
It has a wing.
Yeah, I was going for the bed because like those beds in a truck.
Yeah,
The idea is that-
we're looking at one right now.
Yeah, but if you've got an open truck bed on your truck,
Yeah.
There's like a little vortex that the wind goes over it.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
and due to the laws of physics, the air wants.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what?
Somebody's off to the right. That was Claude
Gareth
Baval.
Yeah, Claude Baval. Oh, dearie me, he's gonna get eaten up if he's not careful. Under a severe pressure from 3 different cars. That's a car going slow. That's gonna be a lapped car. I'm assuming that's Michael Hogg. It's
Marcelo Barra. It's
Marcelo
Barrera.
Barrera.
Don't go free. Don't go free. They're gonna go side by side. No, here they go side by side.
No.
Something's got to give, and it's Daniel Homer that gives.
Spat right out. Daniel. No, it wasn't not Daniel Homer. It was Garen Batten.
Batten. Yes.
All right, let's have a look just at that in particular. I just want to see what happened to Mr. No, not Batten. It was
Baval.
Baval. What on earth happened to him for him to have an accidente?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh no, carrying it wide. Oh no, he didn't carry it wide. He just lost control. Question mark. Let's have a look on that.
That's a weird one. I think he just came in too early.
Let's have a listen. Oh, the slow spin of shame. Oh,
the gear change. Look at that late gear change, though.
Yeah, that was the sad moment, the sage moment right there. That is not what you want. But he is still in 4th, but just that is very lucky. By the way, Gary Thomas, Panis, Kenneth Reader really not having the best of starts, and he's still going backwards, not where he wanted to go. I think he's just not. The car is not agreeing with him today, which can always happen. I think he's trying his damnedest, and you can see that he does actually have some damage to his front left, so he has actually done some trucking, but obviously could be that the damage is slowing him down a little. Could be, but I think it's just that the car is just not cooperating today. Batten in the pits, which I would have agreed with. Now that he should do that, get out into fresh air. Now I just want to say Andy Morel has retired the car. He had to tow, and from looking at it, I think he may have had a 1-car incident. Let's have a squiz. Oh, yeah, that is a 1-car incident.
That's an incident in turn 2.
Turn 2 again. Turn 2 has probably claimed its victim, its first victim. Oh, stepping out wide, the grass there. Oh no, he just called it quits. I think the car really wasn't agreeing with him today, and he just took the step out.
We got another one off.
Oh,
Marcelo Barrera's gone off at the same corner, and he did hit the wall.
Oh,
he's hit the wall big.
Let's have a look. Yeah, coming in. This is him coming in. Oh, slip and slide. Oh, yeah, that's a big hit. Oh, that's
Edward Shelley in the pits now. Shelley's decided to go for an early pit stop. So he's coming in right now. I think we have Larry Mack down in the pit lane. Larry, what are you Larry, what are you hearing? Well, I think they're putting on some Sunoco fuel right now. He's going for 4 tires right here. And he's going to hope those 4 tires keep him going now. They'll probably have to pit again lap 40. But he's going to take those 4 tires. They're having a bit of a problem getting the other ones off on the right side. No, just 2 tires. Just 2 tires there. I've got that wrong. It's actually 4 tires. The thing with these cars is when you see a GT, you see them go up. So you know they're taking tires. In these things, you see one side go up. Because they can only do 2 tires at a time.
Yeah, it's a 2-tire track. Yeah. Just to say, Mr. Morel has actually clarified he actually had an incident prior to the incident that we showed on screen. Quote, I tapped the wall the lap before on the left, and I lost steering to the left, which caused the incident that you just showed. So, unfortunately, the car was damaged and... oh, sorry. Garen Batten going quite slow. What happened to him? Garen Batten on screen. He's trucking. Oh! Oh, he was screaming. Oh, he was screaming. Oh, he was screaming the entire time. I guarantee you that. Because if we
That
go
car
on board,
was sliding beforehand. We get cockpit of this. Here we go. Comes around turn 1. No problem.
yeah. All right, hang on. Let me get cockpit.
This is tough. This is tough.
There we
Get
go.
the brakes here.
Oi,
He's sliding.
oi.
Oh.
Oh.
He did the sim racer wiggle.
Oh, that is almost going into the wall, but avoiding it just about. But yeah, I'm suspecting that he was screaming the entire time, going, "No, please, I don't want to be in the wall again." But he has actually lost. Oh, damn, that really
time.
Yeah, well, he's going to be losing more than just time. He's 3 positions down from when he came out of the pits. He's got Kluge. Oh, Kluge. Holding him up. This is what we were saying. You don't want this, because if you do get this, you're stuck there for quite an age. He's just.
He's trying to send it in there. He's trying to send it in, but like the rear of that car by Kluge says, he's stacking it up. Oh, the slide on the throttle. He wants it around the outside. This is going to be one hell of a move. He gets it. Kluge still there on the left. Batten's on the right. They're still side by side as they come around Clayton into Quebec. Has Batten pulled this off?
Oh,
just done it. Wow.
Just about.
That's a great move.
With a packet of crisps and a cheeky smile, he was able to do it.
Packet of crisps and a cheeky smile. He's mugged. He has mugged Kluge with that.
Oh.
Absolutely mugged him with that move.
Well, I mean, Batten needed to get past him as soon as possible, because if he doesn't, your chief issue is that you won't have time to spare, essentially.
Oh, someone's off into the wall. Someone's off into the wall. Flipped. It's Gary Thomas.
Oh, sorry. It's not. I thought it was Sean Brown. He was stopped. No, Gary Thomas. Oh dear, you mean that is one damaged car, and I can tell you why. 487, battling with
Daniel
him.
Bonquist. And he's done it on his own, though. Look, the car. He loses the car.
Oh yeah, that is on his undoing. Oh,
Donk.
bonk. And the car does roll over. It does a 360.
He lands on his wheels. That's a lovely thing. Yep.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Yep.
Great.
The Irish judge gives him an 8.
Yeah, great.
The British judge gives him a 7.9.
Oh, you're one of those people. So mean. Well, he does take his fastest pair though. Just to clarify, they do have one fastest pair. So spare truck if you needed to do some. If you need to do some, you know, some rolling like our man Gary Thomas on the ground did, you do have a fast pair.
I'm not going to get us DCMA'd, but they see me rolling. That's all I'm saying.
They hate me. But just to say, Edward Shelley back up into 8th, just passing Thomas Silvernagle, who's actually himself just entering the pits for his pit stop. And Sam H in the chat breathing a sigh of relief as he didn't need to deal with an under tray paint.
Oh yes. Yeah, did you hear the story about the Lotus 79s?
Oh yeah, they can't wait, they can or they can't paint underneath.
They can't paint the floor anymore. As we remember that quite funny incident at Phoenix.
Oh
with
yeah,
the Lotus 79s. Somebody went into the replay and showed us that there's nothing on the bottom anymore. They actually got rid of it. If we were the reason on the broadcast of that, that's amazing. I doubt we are.
What did we look at again? There was
a crash. I do have the clip somewhere. I did clip it. There was a crash where somebody went flying and they had an obscene word on the bottom, which I can't remember.
Oh dearie me! Oh goodness gracious!
You've been what? Yeah, I was going to bring this up, but there's been battles everywhere.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Begard has actually caught up in a quite big way to Boomsma. Over the last
few been struggling.
Yeah, Boomsma really is sliding around everywhere. Begard is actually. Let me just have a look at the blimp. Oh well, we're going to go up to our blimp and we're going to have a look together.
Is this a Goodyear blimp?
This is. No, I don't know what kind of blimp it is. I hope it's a Goodyear blimp. I mean, the tires are Goodyear.
No, they're not.
TSG Karting has the clip. We do absolutely need it. Put it in the clips channel. But I will say, Yeah, Beckert has caught up. He did actually lose a little bit of time this time around. Look at a little bit of a slide there from Boomsma coming into. Oh, what is that corner again?
Moss corner.
Yeah, Moss.
Corner.
Yeah, Moss. The corner before Moss, he was just there sliding a bit.
Oh, turn 4. Yeah. Turn 4.
Passing by the car number 11, that would be Marcelo Barrera. I was going to say Beretta, but that's a gun. Olsen. Oh, sorry. He's with Hack and Shoot, his teammate. Did he actually gain those positions? He did, I think. Sean Brown pits, remember, for his pit stop. He did a good stop.
Edward Shelley is the highest runner who had pitted.
Yeah, but he's also clear. He also went and cleared. I think it was Silbernagel. He cleared Silbernagel, who then pitted. So yeah, a chicken. I don't know why we're spamming chicken. Duke keeps.
Oh, Dolson's off.
Oh, where?
Alston, another victim of turn 2. And he's lost, and he has lost the position.
Yeah.
To Eric Feek.
Feek now taking his position. Let's have a look. Oh, good blimp view. And this is what happens when you sent it in, packed it in.
I think he forgot to brake.
I think he forgot where the brake pedal was. I mean, I know it doesn't do much on the trucks, but still.
Yeah, these like, you've got to brake early in these cars. I would not like to be driving. Well, I would like to drive these, but after driving this in a GT car for so much, I would get confused because I'd be looking at my GT braking points.
I'd be looking at anything. I'd be looking at like not driving these things because holy moly, the brakes.
Which,
the brakes...
by the way, iRacing, could we get a spruce up of this track, please? You know, when was this scanned? A long time ago, but it's not had much changes. It's just a bit. Oh my god, they almost came together. It's more of a little bit more tarmac runoff there.
Did you see the weave that?
I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot, and those tires are going. Those tires are going. Can he hold on to this Vega? He can't make the move. I love a quality of life update, but I like these guys not to touch.
Oh, that was a big old touch right there. It's definitely becoming apparent that Boomsma's tires are, as they say, oof,
cooked.
Yeah, they are cooked. I imagine the beating sun.
Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide.
Oh, the space. Another touch. Vega having the inside though. Boomsma closing the door, not wanting the position to be lost. He wants Vega's time to be evaporated as best he can. Because they're both losing time, but who's going to be more benefited from that? That's going to be Boomsma, because Vega will not be able to take advantage of his cleaner tires. And Vega on the inside! Oh, the door was left so smidgingly open.
Boomsma's got a pit.
Boomsma is pitting.
Yep. You could see, as he was going up the Andretti straight, the car was wobbling. So that's just getting on the throttle there.
I think he may have accidentally carried a bit too much speed. Did he stop?
No, he's fine.
Okay,
he's fine. No penalty.
Okay, no black flag.
No penalty. Okay. But no, you could see as he was changing gear, you could see the tires were spinning as he was changing gear, going up the Andretti straight. So he really was having issues there with the tires. I would put a lot of that down to. Remember, he had that spin up Moss corner.
Yeah.
Earlier in the race,
I
would put that a lot of it down to that. That would definitely cook the tires a little bit, put a bit more wear. So the top 6 yet to hit.
Let me actually have a listen. The old wobble, and then he can't. It's almost like the car is not even connected to the road at this point. It's the wheels are getting.
Yeah, you can just hear it, can't you? It's just a struggle. And then he goes in, and there's no grip there. And he tries to go in, and yeah. That might be the racing line some of us taking, but he was affected by it.
Yeah, that was exceptionally Yeah, Yeah, that would not be the car I'd want to be piloting right about now.
So, am I right in thinking that the likes of Vega, Homer, and Bavau are going to try and do a one-stopper?
No, I don't think they can. Not unless they go like.
Well, put it like this.
And also
They have a clutch pedal. They have a clutch pedal.
Yeah, but here's I can already get what you're going to say is that they have a clutch pedal. They can just clutch around the places where they need to, especially right here, right where they're going down. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that. Do you know how NASCAR drivers save fuel during cautions?
Yeah, they clutch.
No,
Huh?
they turn the engine off.
What?
Yeah, they turn the engine off.
Isn't that more wasteful?
No, because you're coasting with no engine. In the real world, they turn the engine off, and I've seen some of the pros do it before.
Actually, just to say, this is what happened to Mr. Belval. Absolutely gunning it into Moss, and unfortunately Moss bit back and said, "Nope."
That's Clayton. That's not Moss. That's Clayton. Oh no, hang on. No, this is they were turned
I'd apology, please, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
he's
but
got a bit too hard.
Yeah, a bit too hard. Just the 60 had to. Mr. Eric Feek practically was screaming when he came around the corner like, "Oh my God, car!" Baval's off again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened here. Sure, we'll get the replay.
Yeah, well, we do have the replay. Oh, trying to go on the inside of the... Oh, got spun. Car number 34. That is Edward Shelley. Just a little bit of a tap from the rear, unfortunately.
And I think there was some more. Is there not more?
No, just a little tap.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit of a tap. He did... Oh, get slow down a bit, but... that's a car that was never going to cleanly get onto the grass.
That is a shame for Bavau. He loses a position and also a big amount of track position because he's now also behind lap traffic before he has to get to Edward Shelley as he goes past one of them. There is a battle brewing for third, fourth, and fifth at the moment. The Bright Sport guys of Hakun Schott and Alexander Olsen with Eric Feek in the middle. I don't think that's the place that Eric wants to be for HW Racing, but I can think of worse sandwiches than being in between two Bright Esports.
Just trying... Oh, a little bit of a step right there from Mr. Feek, trying to get by on the merits of getting past Hakun Schott. He's in a sandwich of... What are these? Bright Esports, correction. Bright Motorsports sandwiching a...
HW Racing.
HW Racing, yeah.
You could say they're stacking it up as the back of the car says for HW Racing. They're stacking their sandwich. I'm going to use that as much as I can. But they do have to look at pitting. And you know what? We're at 30 or 64. They could make it.
Now,
Just
a quote from Mr. Sam H. He said, "It's not too hard to save fuel for one stop, but the tires mean that someone on a two-stop can very easily cruise up quick on the last stint, but getting past them is another question entirely."
Oh, Rob, we've had an issue with Brian Boomsma. He's made contact with a lap car. No idea what's happened there, but that's a very weird incident there with Boomsma. I have to watch it back here. Here's Boomsma. He's going to be battling in a moment. He was battling. Well, he wasn't battling. He was overtaking the red car there on the left. That's Barrera. And he's coming into turn 4.
Oh, crikey. Why? Oh.
And it's just a difference of... of confidence, really.
Oh. Crikey, yeah. I think there was just also just... If we have a look, I think just a little bit of miscommunication there, or... Boomsma thinking the door was open when it was never going to be. Yeah, we'll go at half speed there. Yeah, he does take the line. Oh, that is way too... Oh, crikey. Yeah, that was... I think both of them had a heart attack. I think poor Marcelo really did. I mean, he's going quite slowly. I get that, but yeah, at the very same time, probably had a heart attack when suddenly his car turns around and is bananaed into the back wall.
So while we're watching that, Eric Feek did get past Takenschutz. Believe that was actually it was actually a move on turn 2. So Feek is now ahead of the two bright esports drivers, as we're seeing these guys having a little go. Wolfie Takoto letting Jan Baroni go by as Baroni gets the better, and the Nutter Butter continues to go down. Well, I say he continues. He's only lost 2 spots from where he started, and all due fairness, a really good performance there. Marcelo did indeed tow, by the way. He is back out, though. He's getting some repairs. Don't think he's had the fast repair tick.
Oh,
Alexander
sorry,
Olsen now in the pits.
Sorry, I was going to say Brown overtook somebody, but it's because Blomqvist went into the pits.
Yeah. So, that's going to be tough. Olsen, he's just on the edge there of making it all the way. And Olsen do that. We'll wait and see. He's the first of the one-stoppers. That's going to be a tall order to one-stop that, though. We'll wait and see. Still the top 4 yet to pit. Eric Feek's made up 9 places because of this. Let's give some credit to old Eric Feek as we see Vega and Homer now having their little scraps. Wouldn't surprise me if Vega comes in. Vega comes in. Homer comes in. And we got to see Eric Feek come in. We are. We got to see Hacken-Schutz come in. We are. We got to see Edwin Shelley come in. Of course we're not. He already pitted. He's going to overtake everybody. But he is on the 2-stop strategy.
As is Boomsma, though. But Boomsma is a good 10 seconds behind.
Boomsma's had some troubles, hasn't he? Let's be brutally honest. So he can solidify this P2. Apart from that, by the way, Sean Brown did he get past all of them as they come out the pits? He does. That guy's just wow!
What?
Just a little slide by Sean Brown as he came around turn 1 on the exit.
That's what you need, right? That's what you need.
Held it. He gets around thinking, I'm fine, and then all of a sudden, here we go. Watch this. He gets around this lap car, no problem, as he comes into turn,
Why is there... Hang on a minute. Why is there a hashtag not a cult on that car? What? Oh, there's the slide.
What?
Oh.
What's on this car?
The car that... What car is that?
What, Michael Hogg?
Yeah, where is Michael? Yeah, it just says not a cult. Hashtag not a cult on the banner.
Yeah, have you not seen the side of the car?
Oh, I see.
You see now.
I mean, it's not a cult. He's not wrong.
Supporting a band is not a cult, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a hill you don't have to die on, because there's no hill. To support whatever music you like. With that, Rob will now play some jazz fusion.
Boodum, 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 boodum. Anyway.
That's not jazz fusion.
You get whatever I can think of.
Okay, fair enough. Eric Feek battling Nicholas Davis in the Toyota that's got a Chevy spec map on it for Nicholas Davis. He was the first of the pitters, by the way. He pitted super early. Feek's on very fresher tyres, so there you go, straight away. He lets it go! It's almost touch, and they actually did touch there. But Feek gets past, as he has some of the freshest tyres out there. In fact, actually, he has a lot of fresh tyres there. Is now, look at the train. It's a train of trucks. What do we call a train of truck, Robs?
Sorry?
What do we call a train of trucks?
I don't know what.
It's a convoy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Come on. Convoy.
Yeah,
Oh, look at this! Peak, Davis, Olsen, all trying to get by. And they got the lap car here. Olsen on the fresh tyres. Davis not on any good tyres here. Is that going to be moved around the outside by Olsen? It's not, because he's going to pinch himself with a lap car. Olsen with the unlock there. Boomsma in the pit. Boomsma's towed. Boomsma had towed.
Oh, and that is... Something has gone insatiably wrong because he actually had to pull it in. What has gone on in the car of the Boomsma? This thing on board. Oh, his engine's gone.
He just... No.
Did he
just money shift?
No, he didn't. Listen.
And he's done it right around the first corner. That is a 2 to 3 minute tow. Wow.
Oh. No, his engine just went.
Probably too much revs, not sure. While we were watching that, Alexander Olsen did get past Nick Davis around the outside of Clayton Corner. And there was a little touch by them, but it was a respectful battling there. But Boomsma. Oh, here it is, by the way. This is Vega. Sorry. We'll be watching Vega have some moves here on Sean Brown. Look at this. They're battling. Now, Vega has 10 lap younger tyres. Oh, it's going to be a slowdown, Vega, isn't it? No, it isn't. He's fine. In theory, he'll catch up. But now we're starting to see the tyres here as Brown goes down very wide. And it's not going to hinder him so much. You know, Rob, how a full tank of fuel in a GT car is about a second slower than an empty tank. Think of that here for the for the
probably
tyres.
about second and a half, 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, second and a half, 2 seconds. It's the age-old golden rule when you're on ovals that if your time is starting to be 2 seconds slower than what you are on fresh tyres, that is the cue to go in for a pit stop. So some of these guys are going to have to do that. You know, Brown currently P2, Vega P3. Vega doesn't have to pit again if he can save the fuel. Brown has to pit again. Can he make that time up? But pit stop cone to cone here is about 33 seconds. Edward Shelley, leader, comes into the pit. He's got a lot of damage to the front of that car. I haven't realized how long has he had that damage for? Quite a while.
He had a collision before, remember?
I can't remember yesterday.
I would say to him, he should take the fast repair.
I'll tell you what else he did do. He has taken the fast repair. He missed his box.
Oh.
He went too early.
Oh, that's just, oh, crikey.
Oh, Brown sliding.
Yeah, Brown having a big old slide there. I think.
And, bumper to bumper. And an apology. It wasn't done on purpose, of course, but he has set himself up there. Brown is struggling on tyres that are 15 laps old.
Yeah, I think his setup really is just. He's either wheeling too fast, or the car setup is just exceptionally loose. But
he has the dew point livery on, so that kind of gives you the
yeah.
answer.
But so does well, Daniel Holmer has the semi cube. Oh no, wait, that's the 88. Sorry, the 88 is Jan Brony has the semi cube on the top.
No, yeah, but Sean Brown has a NASCAR replica livery on a truck. Okay, he has the Jeff Gordon Classic dew point livery on a truck.
Yeah, but it's also a truck.
I mean, this is true.
Just to say, by the way, Sean... no, sorry, not Sean Brown. Where is he? Boomsma has actually returned to the track. There he is, car number 23. He is a lap down.
I mean, he can unlap himself. Look, he's only a second behind the leader.
Yeah, you see, here's the thing. He can, or can he?
I mean, you've got this very interesting situation here because he's on the back here of P3, Daniel Holmer, and P2's Sean Brown, right? Behind him is Jan Brony, who's battling him for P20. So it's going to be very interesting. He had to play this right He's got to think of his championship as well. As these guys are going in, he had a little bit of a slip and a slide, and around the outside. Is Homer going to do this on the freshies around the outside?
I can't believe you said freshies. Of all the things you just said, freshies?
What?
Freshies.
Freshie. A fresh set of tires.
Yeah, I know what it means by saying freshie. I know what you meant, but I can't believe you said it.
Are you okay there, Rob?
Yeah.
You okay there?
Yeah. Just having a fucking nightmare. It's my one curse word for this stream.
He'll get 2 more in a minute, and Brown is struggling with
Brown.
right behind.
Brown really is not having a nice time out there. I really do think he's having a very, very
look
how much he's stepping out. That car is continuously going up. You know what it feels like, right? You know the drill bits that have like the steps on them for like drilling bigger holes so that it doesn't affect the plastic. Like if you're drilling the plastic, right?
Yeah.
That is what his car is. Oh, crikey. Well, I mean, Boomsman was joining, and they're big old... Look
he's
at him!
He's a little bit worried. He's a little bit worried, Boomsman. I don't think he's got the confidence.
Yeah, he's got power. He's got... what do they call it?
Oh, yeah! Hold on!
Jesus. Oh, good hell. No!
Wow!
Whew, that is some racing there.
They're driving.
Yeah, oh, you driving.
They are driving. And Eric, Boomsman, has got Jan Brody battling for P20th behind, while Boomsman is trying to unlap himself. This is going to get nasty. And we're going to stack up for the moment as we check out the 292 of Alexander Olsen. I think he's battling Eric Feek. I can't believe I used to stack up again. I'm sorry. This is right. Actually, about 4 seconds behind what we were just watching with Boomsman and Brown. As still, you've got Brown just sliding everywhere, and these guys constantly in the battles. You know what, Boomsman? While we're watching this, Boomsman's gone wide again. Very close.
Just to say, by the way, we're on lap 40. By the way, we didn't actually really keep count of what lap it was. It was on the top.
Is it already lap 40?
Yeah, it is. Now it says 39 and it's 64. That's 39 completed. This is lap 40 on right now. There's only 33 minutes left.
Yep.
But, I think the whole thing is turned on its head because the leader, the guy who started him first, he's down in 20th and he's battling a car that's a lap ahead of him. He's trying to get past. Oh, crikey.
He's unable to. He's unable to.
You say that.
Oh, Eric Feek's gone a bit too deep there. That red car, the Sydney Cube car you're on about. But finally, Boomsman gets by. He wants to get back on the lead lap. That's cost him quite a bit of time.
Well, Boomsman has no time to waste because if he can't get back up, it's game over for him. I mean, it's not a game over in terms of the championship. It's game over for him in terms of this race. He's not going to be able to get what he wants. But
just say
the problem is for him is that I didn't think that NRG it's all kind of gone a bit uppity for them right now because Shetty, while he's doing well, he's in 6th, but he's down a good few places from where he really should be. He should be back up at the top there. He is chasing them down. He is a second faster than anybody else ahead of him on that last lap. It was 1:21.527 on that last lap, and he is putting in laps, but he has to make sure that he continues doing that, and that means no sliding of the tires, no burning them up, and keeping it nice and tidy. As for the rest of the group, top 5, Brown is on his own. He's going to be the hardest because there is sparks.
He's got
flying
to pit
off.
this time.
No,
He's got to pit this time or next time.
There was sparks flying off his car. His floor is striking.
Yeah, his floor is striking. He probably set that up a bit too low. But he pitted lap 21. It's now the start of lap 42. He's got to be thinking about pit stop soon.
Just to say, Gary Thomas losing a position to Nicholas Davis. Davis, really, I don't think I've actually. Oh, yeah, Davis's car is broken. Mine looking at the back for me.
I tried telling you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Let's have a look at the tray. Oh no, is it a Toyota he's driving? Here, hang on.
It's a Toyota he's driving.
Yeah, hang on a minute. No, it's not a.
He's driving a Chevy.
He's driving a Chevy, but he has this on the back. What's going on?
So here's what I think, right?
Yeah.
This is the TFR Labs car, right? TFR Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I reckon they didn't have a Toyota livery.
So they just stuck the Chevy one.
So he chucked the Chevy one.
No, but this car is a Chevy. It's a Chevy car, but it's got the Toyota on it. I think what they did.
Yeah,
was,
sorry, yeah, because
it's the other way around.
His teammate Kenneth Reeder, right? His teammate Kenneth Reeder is driving a Toyota. So, what I believe has happened is he somehow managed to put the livery on a Chevy. Because I was wondering why when you look at the truck bed on Nicholas, you can see a spec map of a Chevy.
Yeah.
By the way, Brown does come in, as expected. So the dew point car will be in. And doesn't take a quick repair, despite there is noticeable damage on his wing. His spoiler, sorry. This is America. This is the spoiler. Speaking of spoilers, Bruce Willis is a ghost.
What?
What? What did I say?
What do you mean he's a ghost?
You've never seen that Bruce Willis film where he's a ghost? I see dead people.
Oh, I know.
What? Do you want to just line it up next time and go spoilers? Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Is that soon enough for you? There's gonna be some angry people in chat now that I just spoiled a film that's like 50 years old. 40 years old.
Well, it do be like that sometime.
Okay. Here's a nice little battle still. Eric Feek, Alexander Olsen, Edward Shelley. Shelley has the younger tyres, the fresher tyres. But he is at the back of this little group. Not sure if he'd be able to win it out here on a pit stop strategy. Apart from he did go 4 laps 4 laps younger than... No, he went 4 laps long. I can't say it. He pitted lap 36. Eric Feet pitted lap 32. Do you see what I mean? How did it take me 5 minutes to say he pitted 4 laps later? I'm having a meltdown here. Okay.
I was trying to get words out, but I coughed.
I think Olsen does have a move here. I think he might try this on Eric Feek. There's a lap car up ahead at Giambroni, but he may be able to get this. Yeah, Feek's gone to the left. Olsen's kept it, but he can't make the move. You can't really dive bomb these cars, Rob. Prove me wrong, but I think if you dive bomb this car, you might end up in the wall.
What? Is that hyperbole or is that literal? Can we quote that?
No, but I want you to try it.
Well, I'm quoting you as saying you can't dive bomb these cars.
No.
Yeah, no, well, you said it. It ain't my fault.
All right. But have you seen a dive bomb that's paid off today?
Vegerts? Olsen's? He is carrying damage. I'll concede that, but he did. Well, he didn't even dive bomb. He just made a move, didn't he? He didn't even dive bomb.
Exactly. Things gone wide. Here we go. Too wide.
Go, go, go.
Who get the better line? No. Oh,
Shelley getting the absolute best of the best, and he's charging now.
No slipstream. No slipstream.
Yeah, but he doesn't need
Got an
slipstream.
overlap.
Just put his foot down harder, forehead.
Oh, he sees the head. I think breaked
no,
earlier.
it's all
the
gone
dive bomb on the glass. It didn't work.
No, the wall's
right
made to greet
in the
them.
wall.
No! And he's got no fast repair. Look at the damage. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, he's crabbing.
It's terrible.
He's crabbing. I think he's crabbing.
Oh no! It's
He's crabbing.
Shelley.
It's suspension
He's
damage.
hit the wall. I cannot believe this. In all my times in Formula One, I've never seen anything like it. He's going the right way. Okay.
Go the right way. Well, Rob, what did you quote me for a while ago? A couple of laps ago? Can't dive bomb? He tried to outbrake Eric there, going around the outside of turn 8. And he paid the price with plexi shell, what's it called? What are these things called? Fiberglass bodies. He's paid the price in fiberglass. There. Yeah, let's be brutally honest, the Murray voice is very good. But I don't think Shelley is crabbing. No, it's just that the car looks very sad at the moment. But then, there were two in that little battle. And also, Daniel Homer has caught up to Alex Vegas, by the way. Gap now between those two is 1 second. And by the way, if Vegas wins, we would have another new winner in the season. It would be our 10th different winner of the season in Europe. Sportsman. So. Oh, Sean Brown's toad! Sean Brown's toad!
Where's Brown? Yeah, he's just lost a lap, by the way.
No!
What? Oh, no! Oh, no, no! Oh!
What's on
earth? Oh,
What's on earth?
Oh, what? What happened? No! Oh!
There has to be something else that I'm missing.
What happened?
No.
Did he just...
Yeah.
Did he just get the pits wrong? And get stuck in the wall?
There's nothing that shows him having any damage.
Yep. Did he have a failure? Let's see. Is his wheel... No, his wheel's not... No, his wheel's corrected. What happened? If anybody can get to Sean Brown to talk to us, oh, great. Because I want to know what happened here. I feel like he might have just had a moment and just... Yeah, really unfortunate.
I don't... Yeah. Yeah. Kind of puzzling. Well, Andy Morale said that he tapped the wall and lost the steering, as he was saying. We knew about that one. Nothing else that we've seen in terms of incidents. We're down now. What we've only had... That's our third retiree of the day. So... They're holding on out there on a wing and a prayer. So the question now is Daniel Homer versus Alexander Vega. Which one of them is going to win this? Because of Olsen having that big, not Olsen, sorry, with Shelley having that big moment earlier, which, by the way, hasn't affected that car in any way, shape, or form. He's still doing the same lap times Daniel Holman's doing. Who's going to win out of Vega or Holmer? It's going to be the person that manages to save the right amount of fuel here, which is probably why Vega had slowed down a bit in the last few laps.
The problem is that if he's Homer and Vega are both at the same team, right? It could be I feel like a valid strategy for him really would be to go and try, a smidge. I know it's not going to be much, but kind of grouping together and trying to just get to the end, because they pitted a lap earlier than I would have expected. They pitted on the cusp of the end of lap 32.
They can still do it. Here's what I'm also thinking. Is Daniel going to deny Alex his first win of the season?
Ooh.
If that's your teammate
there would be some furious words said if that happened.
Yeah.
But Homer.
It is motor racing.
Yeah, it is motor racing. Homer is within his right.
2 seconds head. 2 seconds head. We're getting a radio message from the Bright Esports pit bull. Okay, Daniel. We want you to hold position. Hold position. Are you able to hold position? Question.
Oh no! You wanna hear something funny?
Okay. Go on.
No, hang on.
Oh no! Well, we said that. Vega went deep into Moss corner. He's all right though. He's all right. I'm waiting for this. There's the big build up to this. Nope. No big build up.
No. You gotta wait. Gotta wait just a smidge.
Okay.
This might get me DMCA, but it's all a good joke. Hang on a minute. I don't know if this will play. Hang on. Hang on, let's get on board with Wegger to fully solidify the joke. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. And to box now, confirm. Why do we need to box? Because we need to make sure that Holmer behind can get in front of us with a different plan. We are plan B, he is plan A. Let us go for box. Box, confirm. Sorry, did I just insult Ferrari there at the same time? Oops.
I thought you were going to do something from Monza today where it's
I'm not going to be a spoil sport. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, well, not from Bierman in the F2 race where he refuses a team order.
Oh yeah.
You know, at least we're not going to get any.
Oh, and look at this. Oh wait, this would definitely be a good moment for a pro.
Oh, he spun his car. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's Tarquini.
Tell you, he did spin their car. Has Daniel Blomqvist had a moment? He has indeed. Daniel Blomqvist went spinning around.
Where did he do it?
Turn 3.
Is this turn 3? No, that's not turn 3. Oh!
That's turn 3.
Oh! Off! It's Blomqvist!
Okay, lap 52 is 64, and Holmer is holding station on Vega. They have a 12-second. That is a 1-2 second lead over their teammate, Alexander Olsen, who's holding off Eric Feek at the moment. So he's in his own little battle at the moment as Holmer and Vega decide to basically just pull a Ferrari, a Mercedes at Monza a few years ago, if you remember that. Elsewhere down the order, Hakan Schutt is currently battling Claude Bival. They're on the cusp of the fuel as well, and Hakan had a chance at an overtake. Doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for any dive bombs into the S's. Thomas Siebenagel also in his own little battle. He's currently battling Kenneth Reeder. And actually, oh no. Rob, have you seen the rear of Kenneth Reeder's truck?
Where is Kenneth Reeder?
Currently sitting P12.
Well, the cameras are exactly what I see. Yeah, where is this? Where's this truck? Where's this truck?
Siebenagel, sorry, not Kenneth Reeder, Siebenagel.
Oh, still looking angle. Oh, hang on a minute. Are these like signs that you would see
on the back of cars, on the back of people's...
What does it say? What does it say?
The left one says, "I acknowledge your existence, but keep your distance."
Oh, that's...
And the right one said, and the right one says, "Think, I can stop. Can you? Please keep your distance." Yep. That is, credit where credit's due there. Black Tree doing some really good work. Does Zimmerman have to stand? Zimmerman doesn't have it. He's on the same team. He does not have it on the back of his car. Brilliant work there. So, 11 laps to go. This has actually been a really nice race, a really nice brisk race. Different strategies really showing off here. And what's interesting is Olsen is going to struggle to make it to the end. And actually, just looking at it, everybody who pitted or had pitted in the top 15, they've all been between lap 32 and lap 39. I think Garen Batten having to pit twice is the only difference. In fact, yeah, Garen Batten, he did pit twice, didn't he? Yes. So, yeah, they've all pitted. No one's gone for like a late pit stop or anything. They've just decided to roll with the same strategies. That gap, though, is 12 seconds between Homer and Olsen. But we've got Olsen currently holding on to P3, and he has to battle Eric Feek. Eric Feek's right behind him.
And 10 laps to go. They really don't... Oh, no, 9 laps to go. Just completed.
No, it is 10. They're now starting lap 55.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, this is lap 55 right now.
Yeah. You are right. So, there's a lap car in front of Olsen. It's Brian Boomsma. And then you've got Feek and Shelley. I mean, up there. 1 lap younger tyres on Eric Feek's truck. We should have done a drinking game. Just told chat every time we said truck, you have to take a drink.
Say that again.
We should have made chat have a drinking game every time we said truck.
Oh no, we can't be held responsible for that now because we'd be drinking people to hospital.
We never said what type of alcohol. We never said what type of drink it would be. I mean, you would say Guinness. I would just say, nah, just have a drink of water. Have a drink of water. No, that was Brian Boomsma going past. By the way, the car in the back of that field is Michael Hogg, then Brian Boomsma, the NRG car. Front car in this pack is Alexander Olsen in P3 and Eric Feek in P4, having their battle. A gap now between P3 and P2 is now 12.5 seconds. I'll tell you what's really surprising me here, Rob, is the lap time here is 1:23. That's only about 15 seconds slower than a LMP2 would do around here, if I remember correctly. Which is kind of eye-opening. How much, the downforce, a downforce and not a V8 motor really makes a difference here on this track. Bora. Any idea, Rob? I'm not going to say. No idea what's been saying in the Twitch chat at the moment.
Oh, Bora Bill,
YouTube
what's
chat.
that?
I don't know. Do I want to?
Bora Bill! Yes, I do want to know. Tell me. Tell me
Okay,
YouTube chat. What is Bora Bill? Also, just by the way, Weggert is still being hounded by Homer.
Oh, really? Did not know that. It's a meme. That's all I know. Yeah, it's a meme. That's all I know. Oh, Bora Bill is Let's Go Bill.
Oh, let's go Bill.
But we haven't got a Bill.
Yeah, we
Apparently
don't have Bill.
it's a meme for a Brazilian soccer game.
Oh.
Where the coach was called Bill and somebody just kept chanting Bora Bill. I am 33 years old. I don't know what's hip and modern with the kids.
You're old.
Have you only just realised that?
No. I'm just saying you're old. I mean, you're old.
But 58 of 64!
This race is old. Very soon it can go qualify to be an old age pensioner.
An hour and 20?
It's only 9 minutes to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, race was like quick.
10
It was
minutes to
action
go,
packed,
basically.
Action packed and everything too. Now we do see Mr. Hallmer. He's not picked last. They're both first and second, so they're being picked first for the podium. I was going to try and make a good joke, but it was just like podium. That's all I could get in my head.
Well, Olsen's holding on as well in P3, and it would be a Bright Esports 1, 2, 3, as we're in Canada. 1, 2, 3, and that I know it's not right because that's just I could have said first, second, or third. I don't know my French. Regardless, Bright Esports could sweep the podium here today if he just holds on, and Zeke is not doing very well at the moment there, so that would be big for Bright Esports, because I also believe in the team standings. They're not doing very well at the moment, and you're going to be like, well, tell me, aren't you? You're going to ask me, tell me the standings in the teams. Craig, tell me the standings in the teams. 5 points is the difference between NRG and Bright Esports going into the event.
So Bright Esports would take the lead then.
Bright Esports would definitely take the lead with a first, second, and third.
Yeah, because I just realised Olsen is Bright Esports and they're in the lead.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Oh, I apologise. I was just completely blanking out. I was just doing some math. The highest up NRG is in 5th right now.
And then with Garen Batten in 8th.
And he's good bit distance. He's only 6 seconds behind Hacken Schutt, who is part of the Bright Esports guys. So yeah, Bright Esports really are going to take a huge haul of points today. But a Bright Esports, you know.
Haul. Ha, ha, ha. The truck, it hauls stuff. Ha!
Kenneth Reader, by the way, going, yeah.
What
the camera's just caught it, but here we go again. Poor Kenneth Reader. That car really is not. Oh, just a little bit of touch then the start finish straight. chucked it in, but the car just went, nope.
That is tires that are basically saying I want to go home now. Just
Immediately.
five more laps, tires. You can do it. I mean, to be fair, like you can now start to see the drivers all struggling. Eric Beek starting to struggle with those tires. I think it's clear that Vega is starting to struggle with these tires, with Homer right on his back, but he's playing. I think Homer basically playing wingman. You know what I mean? Like, he's just there right on the back saying no one can get past him. Daniel's probably in that cockpit right now screaming, Bora Alex.
I'm probably just wishing that it wasn't lap 60, it was lap 63.
Yeah. But they don't need to, go crazy anymore. At least I don't think they need to go too crazy anymore. They come around to start another lap. They're oh so close to the end. And to be fair, for an hour and 30-minute race...
Eric Feek is going very slow.
Eric Feek just made a mistake going wide in turn 8.
And Edward Shelley is right up his trumpet.
Shelley had the fresher tyres by 4 laps. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Is he going to make another dive bomb? We know what happened last time. He does not.
No,
actually, he made that same mistake.
I think he's learned that he needs to bide his time and then just apply pressure and let Feek make the mistake and leave the door open. I think that's,
or set himself up.
Yeah, or set himself up to do it.
So he had, that's as close as he's come to looking at making a move for a long, long time, especially with that damage on the back of the car, on the back of the truck, sorry. It's amazing how... Well, Eric Feek last lap had a bad lap, I was looking at. So it was 7 seconds slower. Not sure what happened there to him last lap. Having a little bit of a twitch. Again, the problem now is where some drivers would get an overtake down the Mario Andretti straight with like slipstream, getting better throttle out of Moss Corner. How do you do that when your tyres are 30 laps old and basically screaming out in pain? These are some big chunky tyres. These are some big chunky tyres. And Feek's gone wide again at the S's, by the way. And that does set up Edward Shelley. See if he could make a move here. He's got to go for a dive bomb, Shelley. Oh. Can't make it. Side by side, side by side. They are side by side. The car is good. Spotter's going to be saying that he's still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. And finally, Shelley gets that P4. That's important for NRG in the team battles. Because now they get a little bit more. Hold on to this, Edward. You've got 3 laps to hold on to it. Can the HW Racing of Eric Feek make a response here? Well, maybe. I don't know. Can he?
Well, it is all down to the skill of the driver at this point because, well, I mean, the top 3 are literally going to be running on fumes as soon as they cross the line.
Yeah, that's the point, because Edward Shelley, he has more fuel to play with.
Yep.
He pitted lap 36, so he does have that fuel to play with. Homer and Vega, they're literally just driving around now like it's a Sunday drive. It is Sunday! What am I talking about? Behind Feek and Shelley, Klobuchar and Hakan Schutt having a little battle here. This would be amazing for Bright Esports if they got another car up the order. That would be P6, but Hakan cannot find a way around Val. And we start. Say it, Rob. Say it in the Murray Walker voice.
This is the penultimate lap.
And is that Vega going slow?
Oh. No, we went slower on the outside. Ooh.
Oh, no. He made a mistake. He's made a mistake. And Homer's going to take it. A mistake there by Vega. And Homer has the lead on the penultimate lap.
Now, look at this. Weggett and Homer going side by side, coming down past Moss, coming down into the second to last corner. The third to last corner, of course. You know, the track was laid out. And it goes on the outside now. Weaving this way and that way. Attack, attack, attack. Going through. Unable to get the trucks around. It's the final lap of the race. And absolutely pandemonium at the track there, because it is going to be a 1-2-3 for the team that was called the Team of Bright Esports, as they are inscribed there on the back. As we can see on our camera, final
made an overtake, by the way. Hackenschott made an overtake at Moss Corner, and it was a send, and he made it stick. And I'm angry.
Let's have a replay.
He made this send. Watch this. Moss Corner, last lap.
Oh, Moss Corner. I thought you said last.
There
corner.
it is. There it is.
There
Watch this. That is quite a send.
Well, he made it stick.
Made it stick. Simon Green is holding on. He's blown his engine.
Oh, poor Simon Green.
Poor Simon Green. He has blown his engine at the worst place possible.
Yoink. Oh no, Weggert's not going to be able to do it. He's too far back.
We know a chance for him to do that. So it's going to be Holmer, unless Holmer makes a mistake here. And what was looking like another first-time winner in the Major Series
Holmer
for
wins
the
again.
season, it's going to be Daniel Holmer. 2 more corners to go. Through turn 9. Into White's corner he goes. And it will be a Bright Esports 1 and 2. And it's going to be 3 because where's Shelley? Shelley had a mistake.
Yeah, Shelley not on the back end. He's far off. There he is on the straight. Oh my goodness, the damage on that car is immense. But there's Olsen taking it home for the 1-2-3. That is a very good day out for the Bright Esports guys, who I'd say at the start were thinking to themselves, you know, absolutely surgical precision. That's all they needed. And, well, would you look at it. Eric Feek with a stack up into 5th, making the top 5 that counts. Bright Esports coming home in 6th. And then Sarge's place in 7th. And Garen Batten. Eventful day at the office for the NRT guys. Coming home in 8th. Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel Blomqvist just as he came around the final corner, just slid into the wall.
Well, let's have it.
Oh, I think he forgot where the finish line was. Here comes Daniel. He comes around 9. He gets into 10. Is that a bit too much for Otto? There you go. Yep.
They say your car is toast. You need to trip back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button, and we'll come and get you. Oh no, wait. If we're doing this properly, hang on. Just 1 moment. They say your car is toast. You'll need to trip back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button, and we'll come and get you. Oh, I love it.
Shall we?
Yes, let's get the results on your screens. We do have a few names to go through. Yeah, if any interviews, boys, get yourselves into the waiting room. We'll be with you in just a moment. We'll have to be quick with the interviews today. We'll just ask you a few questions and let you go on your way. But the race results as we are seeing it now, Mr. Daniel Holmer taking the win there for the picked last Bright Esports guys, with Weggert seconding him and Olsen in 3rd. Edward Shelley in 4th, the highest NRG boy, but obviously didn't think that it would happen this way, with Eric Feek finishing home in 5th. 6th then belonged to Hackenschott, 36 seconds back from the race leader, with 7th going to Claude Beval, 8th to Garen Batten, 9th to Blomqvist, Davis in 10th, with Silbernagel in 11th and Kenneth Reither in 12th. Stromberg in 13th with Zimmerman in 14th, lap down. All these are going to be at least a lap down. The biggest note is Mr. Boomsma started first, finishing 16th. Really not a good day out there in the office. Unfortunately, it just happens like that in racing. But the team's chances, unfortunately, are a bit hampered with, I would say now provisionally, that Bright Esports are back in the lead for the team championships. Gary Thomas in 17th with Jan Bruni in 18th. A quiet day in the office, not too many places gained. And William Dietrich Hotto in 90th was Green in 20th. Matthew Hogg in 21st with Brendan Kluge in 22nd. Sean Brown having to retire the car in 23rd, as did Barrera and Morel. Andy Morel, we actually did see what exactly had happened to him in the cockpit today. Now, where is... I think we'll just guess. Are these the three boys? Are they the three boys?
I want to do this. They got all three of them. You want to bring them all in at one time?
Let's bring them all in. Yeah,
well, let's say hello
to the boys. To the three boys.
The 1, 2, and 3. We have 1, 2, and 3 here.
Hello.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna let's get the conspiracy theories out the window first. Daniel, were you trying to hold on for Alex to win the race, or did you fight him at the end there?
Maybe. Yeah. I waited for a mistake and it came. Yeah.
Very diplomatic.
I mean, I'm going to be brutally honest, Alex. Alex Weigert. Sorry, it looked like you were struggling there on the ties at the end.
Yes, I'm not a road person.
Yeah, to talk. I mean, just in oval sense, basically. Talk us through, because these tires don't exactly wear like a normal road tire. So, no. I mean, talk us through for the viewers, because I know what it's like driving these cars on a road track. Rob doesn't. Talk us through what it's like when those tires start to wear out, especially with the Frossel.
I mean, it's fun. You have to fucking work for it, so it's beautiful. But as I say, I love NASCAR, and road is part of NASCAR, so yeah, just have to get good. But I mean, it's good for the team 1, 2, 3. Even though I was leading almost the whole race, almost. I had the most laps led, but I mean, I screwed the tires at the end there, and I was more worried of the fuel, but I just miscalculated and didn't trust the fuel. So yeah. But I'm really happy for the team. I'm driving for the team, so I mean, I'm really happy.
Yeah, I was going to bring Alexander Olsen in. I mean, he pitted a lap before you guys, but a 1, 2, 3 to the team. You were 5 points behind NRG. You guys are definitely going to be leading now with a few races left. That's going to feel good for the team overall.
Yeah, it's a really big thing, don't you think, guys?
Yeah, it is. Not the NRG guys. No knows.
Yeah, I would say that
and I also think that like where even me and Holmer are moving up to P2 and P3, so in the driver standings, and that's really big as well. And we have really good races coming up that is really suited for me and Holmer and Alex. So yeah, it's going to be really good.
The fight to the end, then, is that the plan?
Yeah, we hope so.
Well, I mean, you hope and you just do. You just try your best.
Yeah.
But, actually, how were the conditions out there, Homer, in particular for you? Did you feel comfortable in the car? Because there was definitely a lot of sliding going around.
Yeah, my car was pretty stable. I did it. Just stay behind Vigert, save the tires, waiting for a mistake. Don't want to do a stupid move on a teammate. So I did just chill behind him. Started to see him struggling with the tires, and I was just waiting for the move.
So, I mean, we know, like Alex saying that he's more of an oval guy, so we know what the next race is going to be. In 2 weeks, it's the Virginia 300, which is the Monte Carlos at Martinsville. My favorite oval on a car that I'm not very familiar with. Alex, what are we expecting? I mean, what are you expecting? This sounds like that's something really up your street, a short track.
I mean, I wouldn't call it NASCAR. It's a short track. Even road drivers will be good at it. I've been racing on iRacing for years. And when it comes to Martinsville and other short tracks, a lot of road people are really good at it. So I will just say it will be like a 50-50. Like, I have no idea. It's a really easy track, and I think it will be full chaos. So be prepared for that.
Well, though we do full chaos. I mean,
Yeah, Rob. All I'm saying, and I think Alex would agree with me, put the kettle on. It's going to be a long one at Martinsville.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a tent and some coffee.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you some coffee in the booth, right? Because I'm a coffee drinker myself, so I'm going to be guzzling that. Now, one more question before I let the three of you go for your shoutouts and everything like that. For Olsen in particular, it was definitely hairy in the office. You definitely did have to earn your stripes for third place, didn't you?
Yeah, I struggle a bit with fuel, so yeah, I just had to manage that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, for the three of yous, I think you'll all have the same shoutouts, but let's get them out. Let's get them out. That's who would you like to thank for today's 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, I
you
want
guys
to
can go
thank
ahead.
Overpower, Crash Car Customs, our livery design maker, Boxbollen, Picket Last, and Picked Last, and my personal sponsor, Takmetoder, who is a close friend to me, and of course, the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegard?
Yeah, I want to thank Bright Esports for building this team. Logitech, Picket Last, Boxbollen, and Overpower, and just my family and every people around me supporting the races I'm doing in other series and stuff. So yeah.
And Olsen?
Yeah, I want to thank Bright Esports and Pick Last, Boxballen, Overpowered, .gg, and as well as my own sponsors, Umami and GV Photopix.
Guys, the three of yous, 1, 2, and 3, can't get better than that, and it's a pleasure to talk to you as always.
Thanks.
Let's get ready for Martinsville,
Yeah.
and hope to see the three of you there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go!
Go.
Well, Rob,
Craig, I know it's the end of another race, but we are looking forward to Martinsville. Which cars are there again in Martinsville?
the Monte Carlos. That's the late model.
That is the Monte Carlos, the wides.
I
Now,
have to remind myself. I do have them. I think they're are they super lights or the
I
lights?
think they are the super lates, the Monte Carlo. Isn't the Monte Carlo the one that's exceptionally souped up? Like, it's a late, but like, oh my god.
No, they're late. They're late. They're not super. They're just late.
Okay, we're late for our dinner, but at the very same time, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody and everyone, for joining in on this stream. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of us, subscribe and like our YouTube channel so you don't miss a moment here at Raidillon TV. Of course, check out our socials and check us out on Discord. We do like the memes. So post your memes and your clips as you see fit. Next time out is going to be, as we have said, Martinsville in the late models and Monte Carlos, as I like to call them, the wides, because they really are very wide. But until next time, I have been Robert O'Brien.
And I've been Craig King.
And this has been Raidillon TV, the only corner you need, one and all.